Hey mama, so this is day two of Sunny Boy's first staycation, and this morning after we woke up, we decided to go to Togo Beach. Now, funny story about this Togo Beach. My husband kept asking me what is the actual name of the bathing beach in Togo, and I was like, what kind of stupid question you're asking? The beach is Togo Beach. Only to later realize that the bathing beaches in Togo is Sally Bay, I hope I'm not pronouncing that incorrectly, and Balandra, and there was another one, right? Now, my husband does get a small pass because he is from Tobago, but I literally have no excuse for why I did not know the name of these beaches. So we ended up going to the Sally Bay beach, and the water was really rough and it was also pretty dirty. So we didn't stay there for very long. We did allow Sonny Boy to put his foot in the water just so that he could get a touch of the beach, but we didn't actually stay for very long. After our beach adventure, we was on a hunt again for some food. So we did eventually find this little corner shop, and she was selling like I think noodles, chicken, sweet potato, sweet potato, potato salad, and corn. So later on in the evening and in night, it's so cool that even the street lights in Grand Riviere are red, and this is because of the turtles. So we went over later in the night to get our permits, and then we went home where I made dinner. So the whole idea is you go across, you get your permits, and then the guides would call you to let you know when a turtle comes up, and then they would either come to you. So, like for example, if the turtles came up on the behind where we stayed, they would come to us. However, if the turtles came up lower down, like where the where the turtle watching center is, the place that you go to get permits, I'm not sure what the name of it is, then they would call you and you would have to go down to there, right? So in our case, that's what we had to do. So we came back home and I just made some sausage, real bachelor lifestyle, because as I said, I did not know that it would have been so difficult to find food. So we just bought like 2 tins of sausage and a butter in the shop nearby. Actually, the same person that rented us the beach house, she also has a parlor. So and I used some ketchup from the KFC that I bought on day one, right? So this was just me preparing us a little dinner, and then after this, we just sat and we waited for them to call, which eventually they did call. I think they called us around 10 o'clock, like around 10 p.m. We received the call, and we went across. Right. So when we received the call, we were actually, I would say, walking distance from the center, but driving we maybe were like a 2 minutes drive or maybe like a minute drive away from where the center is. So we hopped in the vehicle and we all drove across to here. And as you can see, all the lights on the beach is red, and this is because the turtles cannot see red. If we were to use white light, it will kind of distract the turtles and it would cause the turtles to go in the wrong directions. So the turtles comes up on the beach, they nest, they lay their eggs, and then they cover their eggs and then they return to the beach afterwards, right? But if there's any white light, then they would end up going in the wrong direction. So when we got there, one of the turtles was still digging up. As you can see here, she was still digging the hole before she started actually laying the eggs. And then I would do a separate video discussing the whole process of the actual nest. So yeah, that basically concludes our day two of the staycation. Now after the turtles laid their eggs, everybody else basically went back, but my husband wanted to see the turtle go back into the water. So when everybody left, we were like literally the last three persons there waiting for this turtle to go back in the water. And the coolest thing is the turtles, after they lay their eggs, they camouflage the site of where their eggs is, and this is really to prevent predators from easily finding their eggs, even though it still happens.